BXB. It's in the game!
Hello again everyone, it's Christopher Goldthorne here with another review for BXB Games. Today we are looking at Pinnacle Games' Party Hard 2, sequel to Party Hard, which Ben reviewed. Check out the link below to see that. It's a 2.5D pixelated game based around anger and sleep deprivation. To be more specific, you play as Darius, a hard-working man who simply wants to get some sleep, but he lives in a town where there are seemingly endless parties that run through the entire night. This drives Darius crazy to the point that he decides to take matters into his own hands and, simply put, go on a murderous rampage. The backdrop to this is a kick-ass synth-pop soundtrack that sets up the party mood, and the pixelated graphics giving a beautifully rendered retro style, which is slick and well produced. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. You start with a choice between two versions of Darius, the standard party hard killer, or the wannabe, an equivalent to easy mode with extra perks and more wiggle room for mistakes, although I honestly didn't notice any major difference. You can unlock other characters as you go through the game as well. Now, whichever one you choose, you are placed outside a totally on-fleek party, that's still a thing, isn't it? With a knife and various objectives to achieve. How you achieve these objectives is entirely up to you, and there are actually a veritable plethora of methods at your disposal. Some of the real, genuine examples of achieving all the murderizing you are tasked with are melting with acid, setting hookahs on fire, blowing up beer kegs, electrocution through rewired water dispensers, throwing people into a barbecue, running people over with electric wheelchairs, crushing people with shelves, unleashing automobiles, and that's all excluding the traditional knife, Molotov grenade, etc, etc, etc. On the face of it, this is a pretty simple game. You go into a party, kill the requisite number of revelers, then escape before the cops show up. But it's actually much more subtle than that. Everything you do, unsurprisingly, draws attention to you, and if you're caught doing the murderings, the police will be called. And if they find you, they have a particular set of skills, they will find you, and they will arrest you. This is decidedly not what you want, obviously, so you really do have to think about how you approach the situation. Strategically think ahead and, most importantly, make sure you aren't caught. And the fantastic, intricate level design allows you to do this. There are several different environments, all with their own unique challenges, so it is worth spending some time before doing your killing, just looking around and seeing what tools you have at your disposal. Now, the levels do have a degree of proceduralization about them, so you won't simply be able to retrace your steps if you get caught. You will have to learn the new layout and lay new plans. It really is a deceptively deep and challenging experience. Even the story is remarkably in-depth, following a TV news special report, fully voiced with very good acting throughout, that follows your exploits in a beautifully dark comedic tone that beautifully sets up each level. The levels are genuinely tough, and you won't just breeze through this game. You will either get arrested or die or kill yourself by accident. This can happen, and while frustrating, is mostly hilarious and cathartic to watch a mass murderer botch it completely under your misplaced orders. And this all means that you'll be replaying levels. A lot. And that is sometimes a problem. But in this game it isn't, because the levels and the very essence of the game's central premise make you want to play over and over again. The thing is, it's a very simple game to describe this, and for a shade over £15, this game is a steal. It's fun, it's replayable, it's fresh, it's a big improvement over the original, and a fine standalone game in its own right. You'll laugh, you'll kill innocent people, and you'll probably end up in jail. But you'll love it, especially if you played the first one. Party Hard 2 is a great game, and well worth 4 stars. If you've enjoyed this review, or you just enjoy the pleasing sound of my baritone voice, you can find me as The Humble Gamer on youtube.com/HumbleGamerTube, and I live stream every Monday at 8:30 PM GMT on twitch.tv/HumbleGamerTwitch. And as always, please do come back to BXB Games right here on the YouTube channel and on bxbgames.co.uk for even more great content.
BXB. It's in the game!